Hello gamers! Welcome back to chapter 3 of the 9.1 Covenant campaigns. And we're here with Venari in the Moor to pick up the quest Focusing the Eye. Tears of the Damned. To anchor the instrument to the Moor and make it capable of the effect you seek, it must be imbued with the raw, unfiltered agony endured by the souls trapped in this cursed prison. Sorrow is abundant here, and therefore simple to obtain. You need only travel to Gorgon. The damned shed copious tears that fall as crystallized grief as they are swept along the river of souls. Be careful that their sadness does not overwhelm you. Collect 10 tears of the damned from Gorgoa, the river of souls. Oh, it's a sad little task, but if we can beat the jailer, then let's see if we can do that. Let's take the eye away from him. Anger management. I am no musician, though I have spent many an hour enjoying the entertainment in Tazavesh. Giving this horn a voice will require the harvest of strong emotions. Anger seethes unrestrained within the damned unfortunates consigned to the river of souls. Use this siphoning device to drain the rage of these furious shades into your instrument. The shrieks of fury that you acquire should allow you to pierce the moor and reach your allies. The tune, I suspect, will not be a popular one. Quest objective: use the siphoning device to drain rage from the furious shades found in the River of Souls. So at least both quests are sending us to the River of Souls, so we don't have to go to lots of different places.
To
so
the River of
Souls
you must go. Gorgoa flows through the moor, delivering damned souls to their fate. I must ask you to brave its perils and bring me remnants of the spirits that linger there.
You've sent us there lots of times before, Venari. Yeah, so it's straight down the main path there, and that will lead us to the river. So if we head down that way now and see if we can find the things that we need. So if we go just up this way and then we turn to the right just here, and then kind of follow the path down and hope that we don't run into too many mobs to stop us getting where we want to go. So instead of following the marker, I'm just going to stick to the main path so we're quite close to where the river itself is. Because the paths usually have a lot less mobs than if you just wander and follow the arrow. That's what tends to get you into trouble if you follow the marker too early. We're not going to get sidetracked by all the little side quests at the moment. We're just going to stick to the main quest line and follow that through. And then you can always come back and spend as much time as you want in the moor later, because once we get rid of the eye, then we won't be limited in how long we can spend in the moor. So this is really quite an important one to get done, especially if you didn't like coming to the moor beforehand because of the eye. This will now give you a chance to go to and explore without feeling that pressure. Personally, I've never really liked the aesthetic of the moor. It's too dark and depressing, especially with the year we've just had recently. It's just not been a good place for me to spend time. It just doesn't feel like fun. Unfortunate timing for the two to coincide, I think. Right, so we're now a lot stronger than when we first came to the moor, because when we first came to the moor it was really easy to die here. Now we can take on a lot more mobs than we used to be able to, so it should be a lot easier to do quests here for Venari if you haven't done them yet. Alright, so like I said, I haven't spent much time in the moor because I just didn't find it fun. Right, so which one did I... not quite figured out what we're looking for then. So those little crystallised tears are on the floor, but who are the ones we need to siphon the angler out of? Doesn't seem to be any of these guys. These guys are just stopping us getting to what we need to do. These guys are all hopeless. So they're not really angry, are they? And we definitely can't siphon anything off them. Oh, wait. Furious Shade. Oh, are those the ones we need to use the siphon thing on? Yeah, so it's these big black guys. Oh, and once we use the siphon, they just go green and wander off. Oh, great. So now we know what we're looking for. We're looking for those big black shades, the Furious Shades, to use the siphon on. And we're picking up these tears that are crystallised on the floor in the river. Now we know exactly what we're looking for both of the quests. That's going to make it much simpler, isn't it? And these Furious Shades, I think, were some of the more difficult mobs to kill originally. So the fact that we don't have to fight them makes this quest simpler as well. Oh, we're doing really well now, look. So we're getting, what, about 12% every time we siphon one of these shades? Yeah, 12% when we siphon them. Ooh, pretty flowy, let's get that. Right, so if we just keep walking up the river, let's head this direction, because that's sort of heading back towards where Venari is. So if we're lucky and we can pick everything up before we get to the end. Oh, we're going to have to fight now, because these ones can't siphon the animal and the anger out of these guys, so we're going to have to fight these. I think we're doing really well here. And let's head a little bit further down the river. Let's keep looking for the tears. I can see some shades. There's another shade. Oh, where's it? Oops. Ah, now that's slightly inconvenient. Oh, that's not an angled shade. It's a nascent shade. So I don't think this one's going to be one of the ones we can use the siphon. But you know what? This place looks an awful lot less dangerous now than it did before. Oh, and those little shards give you a little buff. Only lasts for a few seconds though, so unless you're going to be permanently in combat, they're not going to help too much. That's another shade. And we're going to have to wait for it to cool down so we can use it on the next one. There we go, and a tear. Let's go around that little pack. How far do they patrol? Are we going to have to fight them? We're going to have to fight them so that we can get to that next tier. I was very pleasantly surprised by how much questing there actually is released each week. I was kind of expecting it to be one chapter a week, but we got 3 chapters in the first week, so those videos are probably going to be out closer to the end of the second week, or maybe even into the third week, because there's actually an awful lot to play through. I just have to find the time to process everything and get it uploaded. So I will play through everything as it comes, and I'll get the videos out as soon as I can get processing. But yeah, I'm really pleasantly surprised by how much questing we've actually been given in one time. It's not being drip fed to us, which, if you want to play it all at once, gives you lots and lots to do. And if you want to do it one a week, I imagine we're going to have plenty of time to do it before there's any other patches, because everything's been delayed this year. So yeah, really nice that you can play it in the way that suits you best. So very, very nice. Well, it's quite a lot of people all at once. See, when the mod originally came out, we would have definitely been dead with that many mobs all at once. But since we're now a lot stronger than we were then, it's not as dangerous. And like I said, if you didn't, like me, you didn't particularly enjoy coming into the north, then now we can come back and have a little explore, and we've got a little bit of time to try something different. And I'm sorry if you can hear some strange noises in the background of my sound today. My cat is playing around the house, bouncing around and playing with his little toys, and he's having an awful lot of fun, aren't you, kitty? But that means he's occupied, so I can keep working on my videos. And we've come to the end of the area, and I didn't quite get enough, so we're going to have to go back. So I didn't quite work out the way I was hoping for, but it's never mind. We'll just have to run back a little bit further. Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have picked up some of those little cipher things so we can instantly teleport back to Venari, shouldn't I? I need to remember to do that later. Right, so we've done all the shades now, so we're going to have to fight any more that we come across now. So we're just looking for the crystallised tears to finish off the quest. And then we can call our Valkyr friends in, and hopefully we get rid of the eye, and then we don't have to worry about all these debuffs anymore. Yay! That'll be so cool. We might have to go quite a long way down the river because we've just come up this way and picked everything up, so we'll have to probably go back to where we started and keep going further down in that direction from there. Over how much easier it is to fight these mobs now. Yeah, when the Maw first came out, we used to come in as a team of 3 of us. We had a warrior tank, me as a healer, and we had a warlock DPS come with us, and the 3 of us used to tackle these mobs. And I think we probably were taking as long to kill them as I can now do all by myself. So that's a huge power creep in the amount of damage and the ease of killing these things. So that's really, really nice to see. It's also a little bit worrying because that means that we're still power creeping even though we've had lots of squishers in the game. I suspect we'll end up with another squish in at least an expansion or 2. I hope we don't end up with one every expansion now. That would be kind of sad. Right, so we've got 9. Let's fight these guys. So we've lost some of the big guys by using the Shadowlands. I really like being a Night Elf and being able to Shadow Guard. It allows you to make more mistakes and still come out ahead. Oops, this road's just brought more. Oh, that's alright, we're going. Right, let's see. What do we need? We just need one more tier, don't we? Right, so... Ooh, what's this? Oh no, that's a soul. We didn't pick up the soul quest. Do you know what? We should have picked that up on the way here, shouldn't we? Let's see. Tiers. So that's all of our quests done now, so we just need to fight our way out of here and figure out our way back to Venari so we can turn those in. And then we'll see what we need to do with the hill and if we've got to go to a certain location. Ooh, I'm taking an awful lot of damage here. Just having said things are a lot easier, I think we might be in trouble here. Oh no, are we going to die? Oh no, my cheap death thing from my helmet guy has just gone off. I think we are dead. Yep. Oh, that's a shame. We're out. We're going to have to find our body, pick up our Stygia. Do you know, I've got no idea how much Stygia I've actually got. I don't think there's a ton of it, so even if we don't pick it up, it won't be that awful. But I do think we should try and go back and... Oh, we're actually not far from our body. Definitely go back and see if we can pick that up then. And then get back to Venari. Right. And as we go back to pick that up from our body, we need to keep an eye on where all the mobs are, because... we just pulled off so many that we got ourselves killed, and I don't think we actually killed anything, did we there? So there you go, the Maw's not as dangerous, but it is still dangerous. So... and if we take these 3 little guys first... I think we were fighting these guys. We can see our body there, look, so we can see the little sparkles. is to figure out what... now, should we pick those guys off or should we pick the shade off? Let's pick the shade off first, because they're quite dangerous. Oops, to collect. But at least we haven't got all those souls that were up on the ledge, like the cave translators last time. So that's it, let's take them in smaller sections. Better when you're in control of the situation rather than being overwhelmed. Okay, right, so now we've done that, where's our body gone? There's our body. Can we get it before somebody else comes for us? We can, there we go. 90 odd, so got a little bit of stitching on us then. Right, so we want to go back. Can we fight this one? Now, is it better for us to run up the river or to go off the river and run that way? Hello, Mr. Shade. I'd be furious if I was stuck here too. Not a good place, is it? Right, let's mount up and see where we can get to. See if we can dodge all the mobs and not have to fight again. Probably not going to happen, but we can try. And Shadowlands cooled down, I think, so yeah, we can risk it. So let's try and get past where the mobs spawned before we try to shadow melt. I'm risking it here, aren't I? Yes. Shadow meld. Before we get to half health, we'll shadow meld and see where we're left. Right, so let's see if we can get back on there. Right, can we head off the river now? I think we can get up here, can't we? Right, so am I in the right place? Ah, right, so Venari, we didn't have to come all the way back for you, huh? You came down here to meet us. That's not normal for her to do, is it?
You do not.
Yes, she's come out to meet us. Very kind of you to come out here. Actually, it's only the projection, not her, but it does save us having to go all the way back. The magnitude of the grief you have collected will bind the instrument to the maw. Kind of creeps me out, the idea of binding the horn here.
Then we can talk.
Anger management. The instrument's voice will not be pleasing to your ears, but I believe it will serve its purpose, which is all we need. We don't want it to be a great musical instrument for a concert. We just need to get our friends here. Focusing the eye. The combination of grief and rage you have harvested is sufficient for your needs. Most likely. Hey, come on, a bit more confidence, Venari. If you insist on seeing this ill-advised endeavour through, use the horn at the terminus platform, where the river of souls flows upward to Torghast. The energies there are most potent indeed. The presence of your golden allies should draw the jailer's eye. I only hope this does not prove to be the end of you. I hate to see an investment wasted. Quest objective. Go to the terminus platform and use the Iskahorn to summon the Wrath of Odin. And we will blind the eye of the jailer will no longer see us. Oh yay, can't cast all those weird things on us. Yay, we will be free of the eye of the jailer. Yay. You won't be able to find us anymore. I'll be so excited. Really looking forward to that. Right, so how far have we got to go? Oh, we've not got to go far. We just want to head this direction somewhere, and we're looking for a platform where it all goes up, and we can see everything. All the energy's kind of going up into the air, so it's got to be there. So we're looking for a platform there somewhere. So where we've all got all that glowing light, it's got to be inside that somewhere. Right, so how do we get there? Aha, stairs! Stairs in the midst. This looks like a platform. Right, so we want to use the Iska horn. Ooh, that's definitely not a pleasing sound. It's like the wailing of the dead. Ugh, horrible. Don't want to use that again.
The eye will be compelled to focus upon us. Prepare for glorious battle. Think that Odin's eye could be twisted into something so vile. Strike the smaller eyes, protecting Warwalkers. Use my spear to ground them. Then destroy them.
Right, so you want us to take on the little eyes using these here. Right, so I throw one, don't necessarily have to target, I just throw one and it brings them down. Right, so I've got to bring them all down. So every time she drops a one, I've got to pick them up. Oh, what's this? Wait, so they're images of me, aren't they? So am I supposed to touch the images of me? Yes, I have to walk. Oh, yeah, I kind of have to walk into the images of me to remove them. Right, so if we could keep picking the spears up. The Valkyrie are not helping me, are they? Oop, I'm going to die. I don't think I'm doing this right. Right, so to the Valkyrie are just concentrating on working on the big eye, aren't they? Oh, are they going to fight the big eye to keep it off me, and I'm supposed to take the little ones out? I probably shouldn't have used all of the spears at once, should I? Right, if I get all of them away, will that stop me having to fight them? Am I just supposed to ground the little ones, or am I supposed to actually destroy them? Yeah, I don't think the instructions were very clear. Oops, I'm dead. Right, I think we're going to have to try that again. So, the instructions weren't quite as clear as I was hoping for. So let's... Ooh, how far away have I been put now? Oh, it's not too far again. Right. Would have been convenient if they put me back at the platform, but that would be hoping a bit, wouldn't it? Right, so let's think this through. The instructions were use her spears to bring down the little ones. So I think I have to take the little ones out one at a time. Because obviously you don't get them all down at once, because that just killed me. And then there are these images of me being spawned during the fight, so I think I have to run into them to disperse them, to stop my life being drained. So we take one eye at a time, and we kill it, and we make sure to keep an eye open for any duplicates of ourselves being spawned. Whoa, I nearly went off the edge. Oops. No, Kitty, not off the edge, not off the edge. Right, okay, there's the platform. Right, so make sure we're all rebuffed. Yeah, there we go. Right, so let's sound the horn again, and let's try that. Now we've got more information about the fight, I think we'll be okay. Oh, yes, we've probably got some Stygia to pick up, haven't we?
We hear the call of Ilskahor, Warwalker. The eye will be compelled to focus upon us. Prepare for glorious battle. To think that Odin's eye could be twisted into something so vile. Strike the smaller eyes, protecting Warwalkers. Use my spear to ground them. Then destroy them!
Right, use my spear to ground them and then destroy them. But we need to do that one at a time. So just throw one spear and now fight this eye. And then once that one's gone, then we can think about the next one. Because all at once they're just going to kill us. Right, out of the enemies. Right, we can pick up a spear but don't throw it. Right, let's take this one out. What was that? Okay. So we get some like glowing. Oh, nice. There are the split personalities, so those things will go and disperse those. Because our health is going down very fast while that's happening, so we have to make sure we get rid of those quickly. Maybe bringing 2 of the eyes down was a mistake, actually. I did say originally I should only do them one at a time, didn't I? And that was the right thing, so definitely don't do more than one. Especially as a healer, because your damage is quite low, so... one at a time, definitely. But now we know what we're doing at least. So one of them's nearly dead. Oops, no duplicates of me. Yeah, so you definitely can't tick on them. You kind of have to run through them, but you have to run right through the centre of them. Their hitbox is really small, so it's a little bit finicky to disperse them. So as you can see, I've had to go back through them a couple of times, and the damage on this is quite a lot actually, and my health is going down very fast. So if you've not got any way to heal yourself, you could be in trouble with this one. So definitely take them one at a time. Be methodical and careful. Because if anything goes wrong, they make you start right at the beginning every time. So definitely better to go slowly and carefully rather than to have to keep restarting over and over. So we've got our health back up now. So let's see if we can get this... junior eyeball down. But to be honest, they've got a ton of health. I mean, they are elites yet, but they've got tons of health. Chosen Seeker Eye, so they're like some of the elite seeking eyes in the area of our looks of it, to help protect the jailer's eye, which he nicked from Odin, apparently. I'd imagine Odin's feeling a bit sheepish now to find out that this is what's happened to his eye. One at a time, slow and steady. It's like the tortoise and the hare race, isn't it? I'm not the hare, I'm definitely the tortoise. Let's be slow and methodical and careful. Let's keep our shield up so our shell's protecting us and we'll get there slowly. Right, so this is the third one? I think this is the third one. Yeah, as soon as the AoE's gone, I'll get another spear. So let's get another eye. So there's what, 6 of the little eyeballs, so this is going to take a little while. But we're getting there, We're over halfway. Oof. Aries. The less things we get hit by, the better. One more after this one. This is number 5. Watch. Keep up the pressure. I'm trying, Danica. I am a healer, you know. Could have brought some more DPS. You've got lots of heroes in your halls. Could have brought us more help. I'm kind of glad I'm not trying to do this on my mage. I think she might have struggled a bit because I've got quite as good gear. I've just got the basic audible set as we were playing through the quest and she hasn't leveled it up. Well, she might really struggle with no healing. This is the last one, isn't it? I think we're nearly done. I think we're going to make it this time. Dodge. Down he goes. Oh, we don't have to fight it as a cutscene.
The eye is vulnerable!
Get it, girls!
Fight quickly, sisters! For Odin!
Yay, get it, girls! Yay, go Team Valkyria!
Our enemy flees! After it, sisters!
Oh no, don't get away.
The eye retreats to its master's side. Your part in this is done, Mordecai. Come.
Oh, we didn't get to stop it completely. It's just retreated to him. Oh, is it going to be in the raid? Oh, is that going to be a raid encounter?
I serve Odin.
Songs will immortalise the deeds of this day. And will unlock access to Blind in the Eye. Yay, it's gone. Good news, everyone. That's Putricide's line. Good news, everyone. Come, friends, let us be rid of this foul place. No doubt your comrades will be eager to hear the news of the defeat of the Eye. I will bear you to them. Give the word when you are ready to depart, T. Fly with Danica to Corthia to give Bolvar the news. Are you ready to travel with me? I am. Let's go, Danica. Let's go and tell them that the Eye has gone. He's retreated to the jailer.
Brought you to me, Walker. I do not know which. No matter. Together, we have battled a mighty foe. My sisters are avenged. Helia may still scheme and plot, but at least she has been deprived of the Eye.
Well, we didn't
Odin
completely
will be
defeat the
pleased.
Eye, though.
I expect your allies will rejoice as well. The Eye's absence will embolden their advance against the jailer. You have my thanks for all you have done. Your deeds will be sung in Odin's great mead hall. All will know of your steadfast courage.
Thank you, Danica. Go enjoy your mead in your mead hall for a bit. Have a little rest. Hey, Bolvar, good news. Tell Bolvar what happened. Yay, good news, Bolvar. The Eye? Defeated? Good news indeed. Yes, it's retreated to the jailer.
The Eye of the jailer is driven out.
Okay, focused in the Eye.
And
Completed
you've
chapter
gathered
3.
valuable information on Desmatera. But this news of Helia and Vyraz is troubling.
Vyraz is a spineless traitor. I will slay him and avenge Margrave Craxus.
I look forward to seeing Maldraxi forces in action, Baroness.
There is something strangely familiar about you.
And you as well. When he peered beyond the veil, Odin spoke of winged beings who bore mortal souls to their eternal rest.
Interesting. I would speak with you more on this matter, had we the time.
Perhaps, once the duties before us have been fulfilled, we can share tales of glory together.
Oh,
Indeed,
sweet.
my friend.
They've actually got a lot in common, haven't they? They really have. Right, now it's opened up a quest for us, a unifying effort to aid the Covenants in assaulting them all. So we'll go and do that in other episodes. And I think we'll end the episode there. We've completed chapter 3, Focusing the Eye. So hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. from Soft Kitty 99, goodbye and happy games!